This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Second down, Burrow. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they're gonna get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
Here we go, here we go. Eleven MT. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Backs to the former Patriot and Dolphin Mike Gesicki.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's hoping to come away with a touchdown of his own.
He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the goal line and in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The first run for Alexander Madison. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Madison. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try and throw with Minshew. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Madison. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing is Minshew. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up 3rd down. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Here's A.J. Cole now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! 1 quarter in the books. 14-6 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he gets this up to the 42.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. You'll find Brown out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Eleven MT.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And just a short pickup there to the 35. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
11.
Throwing is Burrow. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
There's a run out of the gun with Moss. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing now on 3rd and long.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this 1st down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the 1st down marker, sets up 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And that one all the way over the back line of the end zone. Can't do that anymore. Per the new rule, cost you 5 more yards, and the ball comes out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Minshew. Here's a screen set up for Madison. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's a run with Madison. And he'll get this up close to a 1st down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the gun, here's Minshew. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. He's going to let this one go deep. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He's got a man. That's Myers. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get point.
This one popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
11. Gun. Dot.
They'll start this on the ground with Moss. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire 1st half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Here we go. Dot.
2nd down. Burrow. the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great.
Here we go.
But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Myers the connection. And he will score. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders will cut the deficit down to 4.
Raiders 13.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll stick with Madison. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On one, ready?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
12, 12, 12. Cut.
They'll run here with Brown. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now give out of the gun. It's Madison. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It was Cam Taylor-Britt with the tackle. Second and 7. To throw, Minshew. He gets this one to Tucker. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
They're going to go play action now with Minshew. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for him, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. To the air once more is Minshew. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go. It's Madison. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
12, 12, 12.
A run with Moss to begin the drive. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
11, 11, 11. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Minshew. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Throwing is Minshew. That is caught by the tight end, Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
On 2.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Dot.
To throw is Burrow. He'll try to set up the screen with Moss. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. They'll stick to the ground. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's going to be taken down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run. Good blocking to the 15. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free.
Gun, gun. Cut.
Now, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
11, Thomas.
Gesicki, the man in motion. They'll run here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. They send him right out of the slot. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. They bring Chase in motion.
Cut.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here we go. First and goal.
Cut.
Now Burrow gonna do this himself. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
Now second and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Cut.
They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. A massive play here. Late,
Gun.
tie game,
Cut.
third down.
Cut.
They'll run. It's Moss. He slams it in there, and he is in. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Bengals will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one caught by Tucker. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Here's Minshew now on first and that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. They'll run with Moss. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Higgins sent in motion. One more time with Moss. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field.
Here we go.
Now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal. From this far out, you thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Back is Mxfl. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
To the air on 3rd down, it's Mxfl. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy.
And